Hey Sagittarius, this is literally the third time that I'm trying to record this video, okay? Hopefully it works this time. Welcome back to the One Akashic. I am doing um, Desire Tarots for everyone because I did one for Capricorn yesterday and it went really well. And honestly, in love, I kind of just keep getting the same message. As long as these retrogrades and planet aspects are the way they are, I really feel like it's unlikely that I'll get very, very different messages. So let's try something different. Let's look at how your person feels about you with desire. Okay. So you got great cards, Sagittarius. We've got the Devil, the Hermit, and the Two of Wands here. Obviously, with the Devil, right? There's a strong sexual attraction here. There's a strong sexual connection here. And remember, the Devil card is very much like the Lovers, right? So I feel like this is probably reciprocated, but that doesn't mean that's always how it is. I say that because I see your cards already too. But yeah, the connection between you guys is so passionate and so raw, I want to say. And then with the Hermit here, this person likes to be in solitude concerning you. All right, I know that your mind is going to jump to all these conclusions, and they should, because I mean that, but I mean other things too. And then the Two of Wands, this person is watching and planning, okay? So let's start clarifying. For the Devil, we got the Knight of Wands. So absolutely, this person is I think their intention is to be on their way to you, to tell you like, girl, guy, I gotta have it, okay? However, this person is trying to quit you, okay? Like Sagittarius, this person is trying to end a relationship with you, or they might be trying to end a way of being with you that isn't serving anybody, but they can't. Okay, so I would rather the first message, which is they're trying to quit you, but they can't because they feel trapped. They feel tied to you. If it's the latter, that they're trying to quit a behavior that doesn't serve the relationship, then this person feels like they can't move forward. That something is stopping them, and that will be different for all of you. Okay. But I really do feel that this person, maybe even continuously, because remember, the Knight of Wands can be in and out energy. This person has left and come back and left and come back. Maybe they've tried to quit you many times and they just can't do it. They just can't. With the Hermit here, absolutely, this person is a loner, maybe. And I say maybe because this is more about their behavior towards you. This person likes to watch you while they're alone, okay? This person maybe is looking at your social media. Maybe you guys have sent some videos, or they have pictures. Maybe you've taken pictures together. Maybe you guys have, did the online dating thing. And so you said like, oh, let me see what you look like right now, or something like that, right? And this person really, really enjoys watching your pictures and obviously pleasuring themselves. We've got the Sun and the Magician here, right? The Sun card is this person, feeling really good about you from time to time, I guess, because we have that Death and that Eight of Swords there too, and I do believe that this person gets a lot of pleasure from looking at you, hearing your voice. I get like the typical surveillance with the Magician here. This person, I keep thinking about the Magician and all of the tools that he has. And I feel like this person has several avenues of observing you. There's definitely a bit of stalking going on here. But stalking in a positive way, because I can see in your cards that you feel very similarly to this person. But guys, please don't stalk people. Like I love when the person that I'm interested in is, stalking me, wanting to see me all the time, wanting to hear my voice. I love that. But I do not want unsolicited stalking, okay? Let's just make that clear here. All right, let's seriously make it clear, because there's a lot of crazy ass people on YouTube, for real, okay? I don't want, if I don't know you, if we know each other, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If you think you know me because you see me on YouTube, I promise you don't. Let that sink in. Okay, for those, most of you are cool, but some of you are really out there. All right, so Two of Wands, this person is definitely on the precipice of making a decision about you, Sagittarius, but this person is also watching. And I have to say, I'm sorry, but I have to say it because, for those of you that are viewers, you guys maybe don't know the crazy things that we see in our comments sometimes. It really be blowing your mind sometimes. And y'all don't see it because YouTube be catching it a lot and they don't show it to people, which is great. And they even give us the option. They're like, do you want to see what this wackadoo said? All right. Anyway, Two of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands here is this person just finding you so alluring. I just want to note, and it's an energy that I'm picking up too, because I feel like this person feels trapped because you might be in another relationship. So with the Queen of Wands here, this person might be like, Sagittarius is sort of my mistress, or they feel like they're your mistress or something. There's some sort of third party going on, okay? And that, or for some of you, for a lot of you, this is just the person being super attracted to you. And for a lot of you, this is this person feeling like you are attracting abundance, doing well in work and looking good while you're doing it. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here, this person absolutely wants an opportunity with you. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like this person wants to put in the work. And I also feel like this person wants to, literally bang you. Like they want to do it over and over and over. And they think about it a lot. With the Eight of Pentacles, it means a lot of serious things. And when I say serious, I mean diligence and stuff like that. But when I see the Eight of Pentacles in like a desire reading or a love reading, I think this person is probably looking for commitment, but also this person has a lot of desire to study you, like study your body, study what you're saying. I do feel like the sexual connection here is transcended by a depth of emotional connection. There's history here between you and this person. But right now, because of the reading and also because of how this person is feeling physically, the sexual connection part is really, really strong. I'm assuming you guys haven't done anything in a while. Okay. So your feelings for this person are the Sun, the Four of Cups, and the Death. How interesting. The Death came up a couple times, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We've got the World card with fixed signs in it. We've got Leo, which I believe is a fixed sign too. We've got the Devil and the Hermit, so we're looking at Capricorn and Virgo. The Magician is Gemini, and the Sun is Leo. But the card that makes it here a couple of times is the Death card. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So you love looking at this person too. That's why I was saying that, you guys feel the same way. Or this person just makes you really, really, really happy, okay? With the Four of Cups and the Death here, I feel, Sagittarius, that you're almost like, look, I have a strong desire for this person, but I'm thinking that this I'm not going to accept this pentacle. Like this because this is a cup that you're not accepting. But hear me out here. The pentacle for your person is an opportunity to bring something into the 3D. But I hear this person's going to offer you a cup of love when they offer you that pentacle too, right? And you're like, I don't know if I should even take this. There might be a breach of trust here, but also I think that this person did exhibit in and out behavior, and you're like, I'm not with it, even though I'm really sexually... Guys, give me a minute. Let me just turn this off, okay? Sorry, my arm is like freezing. Okay. So I feel like you're probably like, hey, I don't want that. Like I really want somebody who is more like this. And, maybe you're like, I'm not going to play this game with this person until I know exactly what they're coming with. So the way that you feel about them is the Sun, the Death, and the Chariot. And what I feel is you're like, I want to start enjoying with you. Like I want to be with you, and I want to have a great time with you. And I need for the old way of us doing things to end so that we can really enjoy each other and move forward in our relationship. We have to get something in control. And that means that we're going to have a transformation. Like our relationship is going to have a transformation. I can see that this is too bright, y'all, but like, also, I don't know how to change it. That, yes, I have hair in my armpits. I wax. And so, the hair has to grow back a little bit. It's none of your business. But we're peoples, right? So I'm telling you. All right. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So Sagittarius, I really do feel like you're like, all right, I don't know if this is going to work out with this person because there's been some funny behaviors exhibited before. With the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like you're willing to work on things with this person. And I think that you think about them and daydream about them a lot, maybe even, sexually. But for you, I feel like your take on this is much more serious. And I also think that right now you're just really focusing on a lot of other things, not necessarily a lot of other people, just a lot of other things that are more important to you than like fixing this relationship. So I'm going to be real with you with the Four of Cups there, that maybe like dealing with this relationship isn't at the forefront of your mind. And it is in this person's, they're literally addicted to you. It's what they think about all day. And I'm not saying this person isn't busy, but I'm saying that they might want it more than you do in the moment. But you might want it more if if you just knew that they were going to come correct. Okay. So we've got the Death again. You know what the funny thing is? As soon as I turn off the AC, I'm like, oh my God, I'm hot. And I have the central air running too. It's crazy. It's that hot. So we've got the Death card here. Again, I feel like you're like, this relationship is basically over. But then again, you're like, I don't know, man. I still feel connected to them. I do feel like we have unfinished business. I do wish that they would come in and, tell me how they feel or resolve some issues with me. And so then we've got the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like Scorpio. I'm saying Scorpio because we see death so much. I feel like Sagittarius, you're willing to hear this person out and you're willing to, work on things in terms of friendship. And even though I do feel like this person makes you really happy, what I'm seeing here is that this person is highly attracted to you. And what I'm seeing here is that probably does exist. We've got a lot of Scorpio energy and scorpionic energy. They rule the genitals. They're, very sexual people. So I feel like the sex is there, but it's almost hidden by your insecurity about the relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Sagittarius is insecure. Never. I've never met an insecure Sagittarius. What I'm saying is that you don't feel that the relationship has potential to go past this in and out phase. Okay. So let's get, your person seems to think that, but that might be because they're, on the in part right now. So let's see, let me get one for the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles could also mean that you absolutely adore them. And the Magician, I feel like you're willing to hear them out and you're even willing to work with them on this to make like the impossible possible. Okay, with the Magician card there. Let me get one for the World in reverse. Hi. Okay. We've got the Five of Swords here. Okay, so it looks like you guys have had an experience with this person where this person may have, come out they fucking face, basically, like maybe you guys fought and this person was like fighting to win. And, that's unpleasant. But with the Five of Swords in reverse, I'm getting Sagittarius that is something that you guys need to talk about. And I think that with the fact that it came out in reverse is sort of saying that this person doesn't want drama with you and you don't want drama with them. Like you might really feel like you need to resolve that issue and many issues in order for there to be a chance for this relationship to work. So like you're not even thinking that much about sex and love. Give me one for the Seven of Cups for Sagittarius. Oh, God. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. So Sagittarius, that's strong Libra energy, and it's clarifying the Seven of Cups. Honestly, what I get is that, the Queen of Swords has a reputation for being like a widow and for being somebody that has gone through things in life. And so she, kind of prefers solitude. She focuses on things that are, different than love. I don't want to say more important because I do think that love is very, very important. But the Queen of Swords is the one that's going to focus on business things and, philosophical things because she's been through love and she's learned a lot from that. So Sagittarius, I feel like you're just not that into love right now. And I think you have a real soft spot for this person, but not to your detriment. What's the likely, wow, this reading is going on 14 minutes. That's why I flipped it because I be giving Capricorn 14 minutes readings usually. What is just in one card, what's the likely outcome here right now, let's say. Ace of Cups. I told you that Ace of Cups was coming, Sag. Listen, Sagittarius, you do you, this is your reading. And I think this person loves you a lot, but there seems to be a demonstrated history of like some sort of like a little bit abusive behavior, maybe for some of you a lot. And yeah, you got to do what you got to do for you. But I think this person is coming in with a cup of love. Okay.